concert, he was learning to play the cymbals. I just could never go again.
You may now.
But perhaps your father finds it just as painful. Freddie's his son. She used a handkerchief and then stilled her eyes over its lavender edge with even larger senses. He sends his best wishes. He knows I'm sitting a foot away, but he couldn't. Mrs. Druber, he had an important meeting and just took a moment to call with something quite urgent regarding the situation. Gone. A moment, yes, he could take
Hello,
a moment
friends.
Let
me mind my situation situated real quick.
He had been mean even that day, the day I brought the children, and I was in his office too wicked to sign something like I was always. And he was standing beside me there, moving his nose like he always does, looking down at me, and he said he was tired. I mean, he looked so concerned, so concerned.
We know if the mic levels are bad.
Tell me something to say, something. And then, with all that concern, he turned to you.
We got a cozy fireplace going in the background. Let me know if that's too loud. Working on the levels here.
I'm sorry, is this all you want me to sign? Yes, and the changes just, it feels just initial the changes.
Okay.
It's not my, I just need to say your
We're going with the top-down camera. My other camera is just as good, but the top-down gives it kind of a dark feeling.
Your mother had
Since the book is called Taking Away from Tonight,
oh, honestly, she had
just get a little cozy.
How can you call her my income?
Thank you, Griffo, for the
gifted
tier 1 sub to
under the provision that the
A2 the tracks.
Invested by the Guardian until Daddy Yesley thinks I've stopped drifting.
Shout out Tracks Boy.
Stop teaching school out in the woods.
I was thinking I would just like blow out the light, maybe.
Even if
But
I
then I was
hardly
like,
know
dude,
what I'm teaching them,
could have used my
just following the lesson guide, but something, it's something
little
I
God,
did
a little
me.
God shot right there.
Mama had set up for me and Freddie. No,
So,
your father and Uncle John set them
the
up.
book is called Taking Away from Tonight by Lucas Joel Thomas. I may or may not have shot this book with a gun before.
She signed the papers like I'm signing these without even knowing what she.
Let's not
why they please no wait a minute.
about
No,
that right
I should
now.
make
Let's
it clear.
just get
Of
into
course,
it.
I have no way of knowing the conditions surrounding this trust.
So,
Mother's
one.
But in signing these papers in your capacity with these
For
foundations,
Anna.
the implication that
I happen to know the author,
and
and Anna is his significant other.
Lagging.
Shout out Anna as well. Part 1.
Beyond.
Pain perhaps
Lagging?
self-chosen. I'm going to be reading
Beyond.
and commenting.
Lagging?
Hopefully not too much, but
Beyond.
we'll see. We'll see how the
What?
see how the tide takes us. Where the tide takes us.
Hell?
Chapter 1.
Beyond.
Shattered
Lagging.
glass table.
What the hell?
Quite understandably enough,
Convenience. Well,
no one at the early night
perhaps
party
in a manner
knows what Jake Valley
convenience. Yes, it saves Uncle John
thinks
trouble
as he stands up.
finding trustees
Sorry.
on the subway.
It's been a while
Yes,
since I read out loud.
Well, perhaps,
it's-
but certainly you
I'll only
do
get better, though. This
understand
book's longish.
his
Look
wish
at this
to
book, man.
secure his financial position.
Look at that.
You see,
Can you hear
in
that?
eight of 10
You hear that
previous years,
slappage?
his taxes plus charitable contributions
I shot this
have
with a
paid
gun.
90% of his net income.
And it barely, I don't even think it made it through it,
Charity
actually.
gift of some $19 million
I don't think
to
I don't think the
honestly,
gun-
charity, just the word.
Sorry,
Yes,
get on
well,
with
I
it.
use
Right,
in
right.
its
Took
tax
my
law
bad.
connotation.
This is gonna
Of
take a
course,
long time. My bad. Sorry, audiobook nerd here.
His
Okay.
position as a director of this leading non-profit health
Sorry, let
insurance
me get a drink of
program,
water.
the hospital
No, I'm
gets
hyping
not
it, but-
payment of
I really do need
the idea of him ever giving away 90 cents, 19 peanuts, 19 anything. If he had them, he'd. No, you see, Mrs. Schubert,
I'm also kinda
the point
delayed
is that
because I
this
want
particular
this to
19
join the
million
stream.
represented the market value of the securities
Okay.
constituting his gift. He originally paid something like under $500,000 as an original investor in the
Steve and I have an over and under going right now. Damn, dude. Not the over under.
Sold them and made his income for the following
Alright.
very prosperous.
What page
year
you on?
entirely
I'm on
tax-free.
3.
You see, the high personal tax rate
this is
in
technically
setting
the
up these
first page,
foundations in view of the high
Alright.
tax rate he was
What
subject
word are you
to
on?
the dividends
I
from
don't-
these securities.
can't count
It
the
was
words.
decided that
A
since
lot
a
of words.
dividend in the form
Quite
of
understandably
stock
enough,
was
no
not
one
considered income,
at the
he
early
might
night party knows
authorize
what
and
Jake
receive
Valley
the
thinks
new
as he
issue
stands
of
up.
preferred at $100
Excuses
already
himself
by
to
the
his girlfriend
company at 100
and tell her
which
he's
of
going
course
to
would
go
not
outside
affect the
for a
control. Mrs. Druber.
He is forward,
did
down,
want to
and
know.
along the front
Preferred
yard
stock
steps,
doesn't
a deep,
vote, yes.
deep blue
He had
sky,
it in class.
and left and
Preferred
right
stock
on the
doesn't.
suburban
Yes,
lawn,
in this
like
case,
moves.
however, it
After
appears
a young day, sprinklers at
doesn't
the
sing,
edge of the
doesn't
dark
dance,
green
doesn't smoke or drink or run around with women, doesn't even
are just now
pardon? Oh, nothing, Mr. B. It's all just so absurd. License, I can't. Please, Mr. Drupert, I didn't mean to make emotional
United the sidewalk.
Well, it is. It is an emotional issue. It simply is because there isn't there aren't any emotions. It's all just evidence and tax avoidance. That's
Jake's
all
breathing
what
the
it is.
cool air. United the sidewalk, water cones fizzle. An offset synchronization until in the end only a few watchmen stragglers leak. Tiny, earthly, chugging waterfalls that puddle color the concrete. Jake is a boy. I'm adding words. This is not good. Jake as boy and man sees
in this particular case,
but not the bright.
As I was going to say, it appeared advisable for tax purposes that this preferred issue paying
motherly
6% semi-annually would have no voting rights unless 4 consecutive dividends were missed out. Of course, in that case, the trustees would vote the stock and small new directors if they wish to, and assume control of the extensive assets, which I think that's your phone again. If this is all you want me to, I'm sorry. Yes, hello? Beaten? Yes. Yes, just
that sounds
like a Dick. You did initial a second.
That sounds like a Lucas.
Oh dear, she's opened her bag again, digging for glasses coming
trimmed or loose, following suit or going wacky. That sounds like how you talk.
Yes, but I think this endodivestiture has priority. Getting quite impatient about the diamond tender, and of course nothing can be.
Redid the chat because I got glasses and now I'm just like,
yes, Frank Black's doing most of the spade work, and as soon as you, yes, originally, yes, but they informed us the substantial tax write-off we proposed could be jeopardized by
trimmed or loose, following suit or going whack.
Over sequestering the
going whack, though, right?
Probably the goodwill right
so grab and twist a leaf with Jake on the way down to the
beginning of the divestiture in connection with the diamond tender. Once this decree has been
betwixt my fingers, I twisted the leaf.
Clear it up and get to Washington the better.
So grab and twist a leaf with Jake on the way down to the beginning.
I will. Yes,
this is just one line of houses
sends me kindest regards.
Where friendly bicycle spokes sound from either end of any.
I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Drupert. Did you want to speak with him? I did.
This reading out loud. This is what you guys wanted. This is what you wanted.
I don't know, of course. He did ask
where
me
friendly
to
bicycle spokes sound from either end of any street.
I think if your father is Mr. Beaton,
shoot,
that's what we've been
and then that way fade down the block.
Like it was when
Jake has his hands in his
garden myself with that gassy cute girl when her brother came down with Dick,
which Dad once said made him look unwilling to work.
See, the only men I met, I can imagine getting into anything with them. He died. Once probably Freddy's age. He drinks and plays the horse in his face. It's like that. He laughs and his face is just torment, and his hands, and the other's a boy, a composer, and he's just a boy. Just all
this is like a good way to read. I hope the battery doesn't die on the headlamp, otherwise I'm gonna have to
realize that. And they wouldn't mind the money, either of them. Honestly, I'd almost marry them both just for that.
Jake has his hands in his pockets, which Dad said made him look unwilling to work.
Under your mother's
upwards at that dark blue sky, he sighed about 3. Yes, 3 times already. And inside, behind him, there was noise, laughter. If Jake is sighing 3 times already, and we're barely stepping out the fucking party, man.
That would be like marrying your issue of
Jake.
2%.
What's up with Carmen Jakieto?
Avoidance payable semi-annually. Snapped it closed. I'm sorry, Mr.
Behind him there was noise, laughter. Concentrated silence for a while, but then over the music, more muted cheering from within. So far, the party hasn't gone how Jake has wanted. So he's wishing
for anything to happen to you would be because you're such a stunning woman. Her that chopping on the tremor and closing it. Please, there's Mr. B. There's nothing.
Okay, so he's wishing. Actually, earnestly wishing that you
and then it
visible stars or something
he cleared his throat.
Something about
your bruise. I'd better hello.
And
yes, sir. Yes, I did called a few minutes ago.
He can,
yes, sir.
right when he does,
for one moment. He knows, sir.
There's her inside not having
he
fun.
or she.
And then her reaction is reaction as if he were in the wrong.
There's nothing else in there, is there?
And then the idea that they fought in the first place. And finally, set to repeat his wondering if he were crazy because now she had forgotten about everything. All this along the leaking pipelines of his being a man. And his not...
It's still just a formality.
Pipelines of his being a man. And his not her being a woman. That not mattering, nothing else mattering, and everything changing key and chord, with another round of bicycle spokes sounding from the street beyond the backyard wall. Shoot. When Jake yanks his head out of his ass and breathes, he's too... Hers too naturally comes. God. This being, facing the stars in space, is current sum of life.
Not a retraction, no, a clarifying
Jake
statement.
is having a fucking meltdown.
Had distorted his position. Yes, sir. Yes, exactly, sir. Your position on regarding Kennicott during the... Yes,
I'm holding the book like...
Sir?
I feel like I'm holding the book
one moment, Mrs.
far, and I can
Thank
read.
You for coming in.
Glasses
call me
crazy.
Any sir?
Yo, Jake, why don't you get a pair of glasses? Maybe you'll be able to see your future.
Sense his on which matter, sir? No, sir, I'm drafting the
legislation
on the banking bill.
Well, I wonder who that is.
Oh, I
Badger?
see. Yes, sir.
Levi Gene Huecos?
You
I won't get
to
it myself.
be concerned. It's a
Jake misses flicking cards against circle.
Sir. You're just a
metal
yes, sir. I'm certain. I've never met him, sir. No, sir, but no, sir. It's an Italian name, not Pynchon, no, sir. The door cut behind her breathing. One hand.
At this, he nods internally and leans back on his heels, and then forward on his toes.
And Miss Bookie, we're going to camp out in the chief's office hours to Mrs. Gerbert.
Inside, the song changes, and there's more cheering. People are cheering for songs inside.
Carol, put my culture here. Tell her to scream them. I'm waiting for one of them. We're watching, man.
There's more cheering.
Damn, is this that new? Is this that new Tyler the Creator?
Box. Ask him where the cast is for this annual report feature that we. Sorry, he made an abrupt end to a glide from a lost dance step. One of us is an electric personality, lady.
Sorry,
he's here right in here. We
inside
can
the song changes and there's more cheering. Up high, a star that has been
in the carpet,
pinned as the North Star,
and you want
it being
to
the
sit right
brightest
here.
one.
He came on running
Jake with his light remembrance.
Still settling the acrylic sheen on his shoulders, put down the pictures and start his cuffs to display gold.
Yo, shut up. Fuck, I gotta put the donations
sit down
above
right
so
here
you can see
if
big.
But I am in a hurry, Mr. David.
Also, we're bookworms. We're big bookworms. That's in the tags.
286. I know how important this project is to you. That's why we want you to make the picture selection yourself. Now I thought we did all with that one on top of your
Sorry,
website.
didn't get
He
the big
snapped up, but instead it comes and picked
Starting
up
more
the
things you won't finish.
You
know what?
You're
probably right.
Your dad really
but at least we can start things, right?
Tell him the general won't be back till the 20th and
forward on his toes and back on his heels. I always like doing that. I still do that. Like bouncing in your bouncing when you're just standing still. It's a good feeling.
He came forward on the phone, keep treading
It being the brightest one, starting to sing, his light remembrance of astronomy can spot in that evening sky. Twinkles. A tiny airplane flies lower and slow.
There's no caption on it? I gave this top
its
priority.
lights flash red and
at
green.
The console.
Jake sighs again.
Make it
That's
clear we're
the fourth
backing
side.
educational effort.
And from behind him,
getting a foot
the front
in the
door opens.
of this whole field of visual
The
literacy.
pop music is loud.
Send a picture with no captions as though
The pop
Eigen,
music.
hello? Where's Mr. Eigen?
This is going to be an
now?
experience,
Bears?
dude.
Here?
I
What
had some
man
pop
from
music
Thailand?
ready. I read it.
No, just tell him to call me. Somebody type in the captions for this annual report story. Can't find what? No, just tell him, Mr.
Jake, man! Jake! Jake, come back to the party, man!
I can't, man. I'm sighing. I'm sighing. Sorry, dude. I'm missing my place here. Sorry. Fuck.
Oh no, Bo is under the chat. Hold the.
I don't have a good.
Hello, no, tell him I'm
Bringing the
calling
knee
back
up.
now.
I'm getting flexy with it. I'm getting Sadie Michelson with it. This is the most I can bring my leg.
Look at that. Wait, here's my call now.
Oh,
Senator? Mellenhoff? What does Mollenhoff want? Mellenhoff? Mollenhoff? No.
4 pages per hour. Wait, how? Okay, we're 15 minutes, 14 minutes in. 1 page.
No,
dude, I'm
this isn't the
slow.
maintenance
Okay.
department. No. Where's that call?
Jake sighs again, fourth sigh,
Senator
and from behind him the front door
Miss
opens.
Bolt?
The pop music
Who's
is
this?
loud.
Eigen? What's this about? Somebody from Thailand? Taiwan? No, that's a
Our front lawn
Chinese medical
hero
relief
turns
group.
to
He was
see
supposed
that
to
out
come
comes
over
his
for the
best
50
friend,
cent
Bo
portable
Belmont.
lunch. Did you check this hotel? No, I don't.
Smiling,
Just
Bo
take him
Belmont,
out to
what a
lunch in
guy.
Taiwan.
A big bone friend
Taiwan.
whom
I
patience,
said
fate,
Never mind.
and hard work have made mostly muscle out of chubby. Out of chubby? I keep adding us, dude. Okay, listen, man. I'm gonna get through this fucking book, dude. I'm gonna have notes for you, dude. You need more us in here because I'm adding us. And the next book better be to me. Shout out to the Big Bone homies, gang gang. As my thermal cascades around my biggish belly, my big bone bellies. There are so many good audio clips so far. Farm it. I got the recording. Don't you worry, buddy. And don't you fucking rip the Twitch shit either. I'll send you that damn file.
I'm afraid not, Mr. David.
Smiling, Bo Belmont, what a guy. A big bone friend whom patience, fate, and hard work have made mostly muscle out of chubby. He walks forward tonight with protruded shoulders and short steps.
Honestly, I haven't.
It's a confident and goofy walk, characteristic
just cancel that, Miss
of only him.
Oh, Miss Bulk.
Yet,
while you're on there,
page 4.
You can begin cutting orders for me for a week. Make it 10 a day, TDY for Germany, and just make it Europe and Africa, CIPAP. We'll have to give you a feel of great equivalency.
Yet, like most others, he's looking 5 or 6 steps ahead at where he needs to go.
Might as well stay home.
Yes, most others do that. And if you don't, you're blind. And if you don't do that, you don't care about walking and you're clumsy. Anyways, back to Bo. All while being watched, he walks, hums, and then what's this? Turns on a dime because he might have left something inside. He left the pop music inside.
Always been sort of acting as a class secretary Harry. Wait.
Bo! Get the pop music!
It fits right in.
Bring it out to the lawn, bud!
This kid here,
after a full semi
area where you're teaching.
Anyhow, shit, I gotta fucking mark my spot. I can't be doing this shit. I'm watching an ad. Dude, you gotta get Starbucks. What? Oh, Starbucks. It's like a Starbucks campaign. I get paid, dude. I think I get paid like
what happened to my Washington call, Senator? What?
If one person watches.
Began to pace. Hello, Senator? Oh, he's not. When will
he walks and hums, turns on a dime, then he shakes his head clear, and now he's the one laughing to himself. Smiling, Bo Belmont. What, he looks at Jake. Whoa, Jesus, man! You know what, dude? If you could go back, you'd put Jesus Christ, mister, in there. Whoa, Jesus Christ, mister! A step back, but then a loving quick march for his friend. Don't do me like that. You good? Jake shrugs.
D-R-E-A-M-D-I-N-G-E-R.
I know that's mine. He throws tonight's first arm around his friend's shoulder. The touch halfway bringing everything back.
Who's this Carol Hyde? Who? Well, what does he want with the appliances? Oh, well, tell him to talk to Mollenhoff about it. Oh, well,
this guy knows.
Why did Mollenhoff?
Dude, we're big bookworming it hard. You guys are fucking wild.
Well,
don't donate me money for this shit. Look how thick this fucking book is, dude. It's thicker than my dick. Oh yeah, this is way bigger than a 2-finger swinger, dude. This is a 3-finger swinger at least. Oh my god.
Make books forward until her skirt popped up. Just sort of revelation. Mr. Hyde, this is Mr.
This is a freak.
She recovered. Pointing my finger beside the spilling out basket. Yes.
Yeah, this is like 3 of my thick fingers.
Turn it down. You got some feedback in there that's bursting my. Hello, Mr. Davidoff. He followed the course of the stalking seam again and
you good, man? Jake shrugs. Bo breathes a thin smile. He throws tonight's first arm around his friend's shoulder.
Get further
the touch
back
halfway
from that
bringing
speaker.
everything
We're
back.
running into the feedback.
I'm gonna get drinks. Wanna come?
Jake
usually
get away
opting not
right
to be too
now.
far from
Your
his
sales
girl.
over
This
in
time says, okay.
Good thing I got a hold of you. I just had him on, Carol.
Jake's got problems with Leah and he's a little bit jealous.
I got off those cashes. Oh my god. I just come out of the comfort zone. Rethinking the whole feature.
He's talking with the thin smile. His name's Bo Belmont. Okay. Bo drives and the cab is dim.
Still with me,
The street lights above the truck cast down comfy.
Good thing I got hold of you on this Justice Department honor tales. This vertical integration policy's the big must right down the line, bending over backwards, keeping our skirts.
Down comfy cones of orange light
our skirts
as the two friends make their way through the suburbs and out into town.
Good thing I got a hold of you on this
the bodies of the boys slightly rocking into the
integration
turn
policy, the big thing
of the truck and their seats so close. Jesus, I can't read.
kidding.
Sorry
All
for that last one.
If he's handing
Faint
out
neon green
backup
numbers,
plans
letters, and
and
lines
report on a
complete the
tax
cozy
write-off,
inside of the
telling
cab.
Our legal boys switch the game.
They wouldn't be faint to me. Your boy's got glasses now.
Till we get the loud and clear from justice on Carol.
They're kind of
While you're
still,
on deck,
got night
get
blindness.
hold of Miss Book on
The
this
turned
team
down
while
radio,
she's lining
static,
up
soft
the
rock,
electricity IP.
and under the perfect circumstances is being almost nighttime. Jake relishes in his favorite pastime activity of staring outside a passenger side window. For a moment, he scans.
I guess he signed off, Mr. Hyde.
For a moment, he scans his surroundings and lets
you got up right.
out of himself.
Better see if you can get Mr. Mullenhoff.
What the fuck does that mean? For a moment, he scans these surroundings and lets out of himself.
Is that Herbert B? Or is that
what?
Herbert B? That's
Love some soft rock. Where's the soft rock? All right, let me search soft rock hits.
Mr. Mullenhoff?
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, this is Carol.
Soft rock.
Ginny?
So.
He did?
Book's in the way of my keyboard.
Thanks.
Soft rock.
You want to go shopping at lunch?
Hits.
By the cooler, yeah.
What do we got here?
Up. He went to Akron.
What's
Mr.
this?
Mullenhoff, is there anything else? When will he be back? Shouldn't say. You want me to ask?
Oh, Arthur's theme?
No, don't bother. You turn for the door.
Okay.
Oh, well, I think of it.
Let's let this one ride.
Mr. Davidoff, tell him that Major Field grade.
He's literally drinking and driving.
I better get a pencil. Field grade.
Christopher Cross.
Major, not just Colonel's. Field grade includes Major. Yes, sir, she said from her pad. You know the way out? I'm going down toward the elevator. You can just follow me. Okay? He did. Eyes lower till.
Turn down radio statics, soft rock, and under perfect circumstances, it being almost nighttime, Jake relishes in his favorite pastime activity of staring outside a passenger side window. He's a philosopher, this Jake man. For a moment, he scans these surroundings and lets out of himself. Bo, somewhere else in this universe, leans forward and taps the wheel with his fingers. Somewhere else in his head. Not literally, because they're sitting next to each other in this cab. I think I know what the author's going for here. And taps the wheel with his fingers. Give it to me straight, man. Think she'll go for me? Who? Jillian? No. Billion. Yeah, Jillian! Wow. Real confidence booster. The boy is around a wide turn at a quiet intersection, so fate can let Bo have a moment to sideways glance at Jake and say with his lovable eyes, come on, dude.
Kind of car?
Really?
He handed the ticket folded in bills, a brown. You're not
Jake leans over
this car till 5 o'clock. We got it all locked in down.
I'll try not to do that. I'll try not to just make things up. Sorry. Come on, dude. Really?
Extra buck.
What do you want me to say?
Can't just get it.
You know what I want you to say. You, stutters Jake, you already know there's only one way to find out, but you won't do it because you're a pussy. You fucking with me? Bo going 45, takes his eyes off the road. Again, takes his eyes off the road again and looks over at his friend and smiles. Bo has to laugh. This takes the thought away from the girl for the whole short
cross and back. Pitted navel, grab a nipple, grab a nipple, calendar for July simmering
on the street ahead of them
at lunch
and behind for 100 yards, there's less than a handful of cars. This is normal. The distant pairing lights and spots in town take turns being occupied. These streets, these roads, these California places to be run parallel and perpendicular and now and then circular. Bending diagonal-wise now down Greenway Street where black verdant trees loom. What was that? Where black verdant trees loom on either side of the path. Past these low fences, damn it. Past these low fences, yards of homes. Past these, a 10-second glance, a whole minute if you stop at the red light of a high school. Past this, further, I'm reading so... Dude, I don't know what these double dashes are, but is that a pause? Okay, let me read you that one. Jesus, dude.
Black in the driver's seat.
Past these, a 10-second glance.
And
a whole minute if you stop at the red light of a high school.
A line
past this, further, darkly, a line of low industrial buildings. Past these,
ripped from his wrist and the car
a nightly wearing meadow, complete with more trees, fences, chain fences, then homes behind wooden fences. Dude, that's kind of boring.
Wake up, buddy!
A nightly roaring meadow, complete with more trees and fences, chain-link fences. Complete with more trees and fences, chain fences, then homes behind wooden fences. Oh, you just rhymed fences 3 times. My bad.
Battered hubcap,
all of which an aerial view might paint the
twists of
prettiest
tailpipe
of
curls
minimalistic
of tire
dreams,
tread,
but do nothing to match the feeling of living
once,
and
twice,
moving
and he
through.
pulled off to the side.
As this fuller, shifting picture, of Sunnyside, California, will be relayed. It shall clear that trees, mostly pines, dark at night, are abound in the California town. Left and right and tall, and in between them homes. Mostly a variant on the ranch style. And within these homes, the
what
habitants
the hell are you doing? That's
what was that again?
Right, you here.
Where are we going?
You what?
Yo,
do you? You got the front.
ADHD.
Ain't that fair? Even getting the battery, just leave me the back. Ain't that fair? Ain't you a crazy son of a bitch? Ain't you? You get out of here.
Hey, Street baby.
What you want to hog it all? Everything in the front. Can't just leave me back. Everything in the front. You can't just leave me back. Yo, it's mine. Get out of here. It's time. You're the meanest shit I ever.
Where are we going now?
Come back here.
Now as the sunken
He advanced on the car, pulled up behind as the door slammed. A duplicate of his own, but full dense and color. My car, come back.
Is that gradual?
Look what you did.
Wait, how do you spell gradual?
Just a real mean shit. To and from the dented car, pulling away into the stream of traffic. You come back here, you son of a 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 son of a. He stood there, panting, staring, sagged. Finally, found a wire coat.
Yeah, that's right.
The trunk to secure.
Sorry, man. I thought it was with an
got around to replace the air fit.
Now as the sunken sun casts the last of its warm, stern influence from beyond the horizon, in gradual shades, having gone from yellow to azure to navy. Jake's favorite,
I don't believe it.
dark
when he
purple,
put up at the school,
also pretty.
in the top of the night.
Now it's tonight.
And down the corridor for
he said it.
He
said it.
The hollow core mark principle behind him.
Bo, whirling in more ways than one, switches lanes.
Yes, the
so he's whirling in his head and he's whirling literally with his truck. So what's the plan of attack, says Jake, as the car ahead pulls out to risk a wreck? As I see it, says Bo, drifting off thinking, saying nothing of the sidewinder whom Jake would take arms against as Bo's lawyer if Bo had wanted to rant against him as an asshole.
Class 6 J?
Had wanted to rant against him?
Of course
you mean ram against him?
Can't ask him.
Rant against him as an asshole who nearly had them both killed.
How many?
Did you say ram?
Well, look at it again, Leroy.
Okay.
There can't be 168 from a total shipment of what?
An asshole who nearly had them both killed.
Yes, that
means
in
fact, a true testament
gross,
to
no, that's
friendship
impossible. You better
itself,
go down there
and then both silently.
In terms of the ongoing
cars,
situation,
subsequent
enrollment-wise,
swearing on
yes,
the
you
road
better
as
go down there
on the scale
and
between
count them as
lapse of
evidence
judgment and emergency.
Hello, Hyde.
What a cock.
You been in the gang
says
fight?
Jake. Yeah,
now listen,
hey,
Vern, don't.
What's with Chris tonight?
Yes.
No.
Sit down, Major. You look Vern just dropped in to excuse me a minute. Hello?
Those palms glide the wheel.
Oh, for
turn.
Yes.
There's only one
the district
logical way to go
superintendent.
about
He's right
things,
here.
he
Yes,
says.
Vern.
Get her booze, right?
Hello, who is it?
Jake blinks as the blinkers click off. Who?
Yes, well,
Jillian. You. Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
I was just telling Vern we.
Yeah, says Jake with an ironic smile to match his friends.
Other phone
That'll
here.
do it, but did you think about the repercussions?
Hello?
Repercussions.
And who gave you that
what
information?
Repercussions.
Repercussions. Wants to know if Vern wants the blacktop running around the back of the house.
You'll have to sleep with
no comment right now. No.
Now you are.
Tell him all the way around except the breezeway. What?
You're telling me
except the breezeway.
You don't want to fuck old Billion?
Yes. Goodbye. Here, I'll talk to him.
With the subconscious lifting of his philosopher's
They had a report on a sit-down strike in your fourth grade.
Finger. Jake says,
think about it. These fourth graders, Vogel had them making models of
he purses his lip and widens his eyes to refraction. Whether he remembers he's on the road, it's not to be known for Jake, who on account of his friends' planetary orbits now pulling apart their separate revolutions, is now windshield thinking about where the hell
youngsters, some of them went to the nurse's office, they couldn't stand up, so
where the
they
hell
sat down. That is to say, yes, I'd better call the paper back and
with what he was saying.
Don't you
and
dare
where he was
touch that.
Before this, and then about Leah again. Less than late,
have you ever
as always, and then
volunteer information
ding!
On the papers?
The sliding door ushers the boys into the gas station.
Of course we community relations-wise,
and to follow their planetary orbits, best friend Bo walks straight into the convenience store and scans, while Jake assumes his own trajectory course, feet dragging into the mile. Okay, we need some 7-Eleven ambient music here.
Without
okay, let me put the soft rock on.
The community, of course, she had a gift.
Okay, 7-Eleven.
For expressing ideas, my job is your job. Why's that look? And where do they roll a cigar? Ash bounded down, worn folds of tweed and burst on the floor. Your job is to make the district superintendent look good, and you're not making me look good with this thimble fear you're running. You're not doing it by calling up a paper to
inside
take a
7-Eleven Japan.
This will work. Sit down, strike away from them with one hand while you're giving them one about a fourth grade during a drug trip with the other, and get that damn bear off the screen. Yes, we use it as a sort of can you reach that knob, Major?
Okay, here we go.
Useful to make the distinction between a given concept and the symbol which represents it, the numeral. Downright brilliant. Know what he's talking about?
I read that
yes,
so long ago.
Of course, this is simply enum. Wrenchment, that knob on the left.
All
yes,
right.
The on.
He's onto himself. It's the vulnerability here in the convenience store on the Ridgeway. On Parker, and that one over in Citrus Heights on the corner of Sunrise and Idaho. All within the four walls under purposeful roof.
Yes, well,
right from the ding, the whooshing split of sliding glass doors. Open and shut. Jake is teleported into one of many childhood memories, having always been a haven. 5 or 6 craftily designed aisles, 2 L walls lined with a refrigerator, a freezer, a long black partition of all types of drinks, coffee, sodas, slushies.
Doesn't matter who pulls it.
Turn around and see the stands of the colorful assortment of chips, top to bottom, decked out for wants and needs. Stand in the middle of any row, please, but now, which one is one? So do, because candy. Looking pink, green, purple, rose, violet. Strictly violet to the music from the speakers themselves, bending down and snatching treats.
Do not play near public toilets. Oh no, that's something the police, like those don't pick up a stranger matches that were hounded out in the
all while the Prismata encounter takes time in their own galaxy. Being there. Don't forget communication.
Burn down the
community. While picking what's wanted.
I was just looking through it for glue.
What starts you here again? Jake's finger tapping his
masking
chin.
tape each. 247 chalk per box.
Beer.
80 ladders.
Beer.
Each 36. Toilet paper per case. Remind me to call Gottlieb. Yes, that's his brother-in-law. That is safe. But what to do with all that toilet paper? Is there anything there?
Beer.
Picnic fork?
This is Jake Valley. He has refledged onto a circling of the sun. He knows as best friend Bo Belmont, being different and whole planet that he is.
Well,
you just call him a planet? Come on, man. He's muscly. Little chubby though.
Glass running $1 a square.
Big bone.
And the unbreakable runs 3
He heads for the counter. There's a girl there. A kind of metallic, magnetic, no less than mysterious force out here in space. She's there. It's her.
Sooner or later we're gonna
is
have
that,
to face the facts.
Oh,
yes.
So while a humming Jake is in the back of the convenience store looking at the lined and decorated bottom of the fridge and thinking, good times, Bo, his body, a planet, hides that he secretly spins hazardously on his detour as love derails gravitation. Not to go too far, it is said that this has all been proven, yet it is only now correctly guessed that at such a colossal moment, the girl hasn't even noticed.
If he was on our team, maybe he'd see things
a big bone boy not going unnoticed.
I'm talking,
that she does not notice this ball of ideas walking towards her. This ball's got ideas, and he's in it.
He lives out there.
He's curious enough. Is curious enough, given Bo's position of possession, approaching his
Nobody's
desire.
going out there with the tape measure.
Still inwardly spinning, the visible and exposed faces of his Earth, cycling from day to night, faster and faster, meaning his skin blushing red at this new sun. But distraction of all Bo's inner inhabitants, molten core makeup of the gut.
Yes, well,
I like that.
Didn't recall
molten core
you
makeup of the gut?
A champion of the
God
race
damn, is this guy a writer? Molten core makeup of the gut, heart, brain, and tingling sensations. The scientific Can't read.
Let me finish here, Vern. If he has a shot
this scientific designation revels spiritual
maybe
shivers.
he can clean up this insurance mess the way we want it.
What's next on the soft rock?
After.
Oh, dude, don't tell. This is perfect.
Probably find him something in our organization. Something
Bo
in
is walking
sales.
towards fucking what's her bucket.
Sounds a little like Sal on the road to Damascus Major. Something blind you on the drive out here today? Listen, Vern, just don't push me too far. Before I came out here, I had a gut session with one of our companies. Top brass and our big must there right now is vertical integration right down the line. Black slice of the corporate pie and all the rest. We've got the Justice Department on our tail, and we're bending over backwards to keep our skirts clean. Bring this man's side, and it won't hurt us right here.
Sadly, I'm both.
Hurt us right here in the district integration-wise.
This is sort of Belboma, and these are the boys.
Yes, well, of course, we just lost that family up
now as they're a minute
Hawaiians,
into the now as they are a minute into the convenience store. What about the only other person
youngsters to the parochial
Billy
school. They're not even Catholic.
Literally down
white,
to
of course, yes, but they're not, do you know
why?
Discipline, that's what
resting her
they've
chin
got
like
to
a glove on her rose palm.
Haven't let me finish, Vern. Catholics, they're in art class, his sister tells them. Color inside the lines, color outside the lines, and whack! Ruler right across the knuckles. The kid comes home black and blue every night, black and blue every night, black and blue every night, black and blue every night. Displaying a decent respectful
her cheek and the cup of her fingers, she uses her other hand to flip pages to the magazine. Her mouth pops pink bubble gum. Fishbowl pop.
Talk to Burn about this white act.
A bit about Billy Likely. To be considered within the time frame, Bo approaches the counter. The boys have known her. This Cosmos since high school, when they used to see her occasionally in one of her many other orbits. Smoking with a group of contingent, desirably shady friends at a get-together.
It's the saying we
Billy.
That's what I'm
with
talking
the desirable
about.
smoking?
Isn't it?
Billy!
Expect any yes votes with this citizens union bunch?
Billy, please!
Having parents tell their kids to report any teacher that starts his class without the postscribed opening?
Casting unreadable glances
This budget will bring the tax rate up over $9, and we need every vote! We can get Catholic
with a mutual
and white
friend was a
while they're
boyfriend, and all the other good things that in flashes, compromise, and others.
You know how much they've sunken in this new closed-circuit facility over here at Holy Name? Getting all the mileage out of it they can, too. I just sent some pictures of Sister Agnes cutting off a frog. The parent company may give them the boost in our annual report. They got an archbishop coming out to bless it, and Father's Heights putting his broken down 2-star general brother of his right up there on the stand with him. Why should they vote a tax increase to educate our kids? Huh? Tell me that! Right now! Answer me, Vern, you bitch-ass nigga! Why should they? Making anything else, they'll vote for it. Roads, they all use roads to take this how many $1 million referendum of Pesci's, whatever his fucking name is, for widening the state roads will go through without a whisper of his feet up there with the highway stops! When I do shopping centers, all you do, I just drove past it, motherfucker! The expressway! They got both shoulders cleared all the way! I'm past the Catholic Church!
Love, Billy. Billy. Show me your love.
Are you listening? You think parents are totally sitting right there waiting for a referendum? He knows he'll get paid. By the time this referendum goes through, there's state road in sight. 10 lanes wide, baby. Just mention education, they grab their wallets.
And an adamant distaste for popular opinion. Am I Billy? I love Jesus and I hate popular opinion.
And
especially when she is at the forefront of something new.
Submit a nickel and dime budget
found this out about herself
that's all they'll ever vote for. You see? You see it at the corporate level all the time. When you don't ask for it,
that's the type of person I am. It came in gradual flits.
Just
listening to music, being around people to like. Bo stops awkwardly this time to feign reflection on the pop music of the place hitting. Sorry, the place fitting the situation. But then shakes his head to turn from dreams to action. Instead of plateauing the rebellion, Lucky, Billy Likely, harnessed herself to herself. Yes, music was the skeleton key that unlocked Billy Likely's playing. Through the love of it, she found she knows what's best is that which sentiments to the ideas of people. Bo clears his throat. She and allowing her insight into her captivity of really appreciating him. Her, him, her, and the next. All of us have it, as far as she can see. And though it should be skipped like a scribbled, indistinguishable music note, that Beau Belmont has no idea of Billy's mind, which indeed the very inverse of the statement is true, that she knows that Beau approaches. It will be noted for comedic effect. He clears his throat again, more obviously. Billy! That as he approaches, he smiles confidently as she feigns ignorance in the form of a slow blink, glancing like
not fair to shortchange them because of that.
Really?
Bring in these appliances where a washing machine's a responsible environment to some youngster for 100 the price, and we get a human being to.
In short,
how did you put it?
all of Billy likely.
The individual, yes.
Sulky were her eyes, not stars, manifests itself in the way she pops her gun and skins furiously, disinterestedly at manly, talking Beau. She looked up from under her brow and let him go first.
The individual, yes.
I haven't seen you in a while, he says.
Yes. The individual, yes, Kitty.
Do you play Tarkov often?
To the individual, Dan knows what I'm talking about. Kitty, individual to the.
Or you wouldn't happen to be USEC by chance?
Spots in this budget, and we're in business. Paper start. I just saw this shelter item in their major. How about taking that for start? I don't think we want to jump right into these controversial areas.
I haven't seen you in a while, he says. In the back, Jake, smiling, shakes his head.
Good look at what's possible before they make a rash decision. They might not regret talking about
Billy likely.
Take his telephone boost.
Billy likely.
How many phone boosts you putting out there? What phone boost? Yeah, I don't.
Did you pick the name Billy Likely because it sounds good to say? Billy Likely. Billy Likely. I'm on you, bud. Let's see, says Billy. Okay, this is a little loud, dude. Come on. You're a little loud, Lionel Richie. Calm down.
Wooden, yes, wooden picnic forks. No, that's the problem. I can't find them. Gross wooden pick. See what I mean?
In the back, Jake smiling shakes his head. Let's see, says Billy, looking back down at her magazine for the other page. Last time I saw you were buck naked, passed out on your stomach, drooling.
Over 1 million. See what I mean about things adding up?
Sounds about right!
Long time for picnics anyhow.
Listen, says Beau, rolling his shoulders, moving his neck left and right, readjusting his footing naturally athletically. I can explain. I don't, if you wanted me to, but I won't.
Yes, we'll have them.
When do you get off?
They've run into
Why does it matter?
You know, some problems.
Why does it matter?
Why does it matter? Because the gym's being cleared for the hobby
fucking
show,
Beau, bitch. A question with a question. Beau's whole adaptive attempt and take swirls the topographical storm of, oh no, I shouldn't have. Okay, I'm still good. He leans on the counter. Sometimes fear hides behind the cool smile. Sometimes insecurity betrays itself by squirming.
I think
by flubbing. And there's his charm. All the while she knows. Because I want to know, he says.
Don't tell me things I don't want to know, and I won't bother you.
Billy likely about to get some Beau.
I'll be able to retire, and if you can keep me looking good that long, I won't bother you.
That's my place. I'm getting excited here.
Yes, well, of course we, Dan, that is to say, Dan here has been, it's your job to make me look good, and it's Dan's job to make you look good. If he's just going to sit here
for an extended
making
moment,
faces, I don't know who can make him look good.
She does stop looking down and looking up at him again.
Yes, well, of course, his wife
Curious,
is
waiting, annoying, and intrigued. She risks the break of feigned disinterestedness in the back. Eavesdropping, Jake in silence thinks of many cases in this world of so-called disinterested girls. Mostly, if not all related to his past. The girl to shoo the guy away. The fawning girls. The girls teetering both extremes. All of them standers by to the disgust honorable approaches of trying to get in such a girl's pants. Of all this, Jake reverts to the age-old, what if it's the guy projecting ideas? He spins to find his bag of chips and puts them back. He thinks of influencer Leah. He's trying to fucking influence her?
Yes, Bass, you said Mr. Bass. Yes, not from the foundation. No, the senior citizens, of course.
I clicked the random playlist, and this playlist is hitting.
Are quite put out, but what did you expect with this open circuit setup? You'll see them down at the referendum in wheelchairs.
I know I'm a bad man, but I could be good. You could make me better.
To a lesson on Edward McDowell in connection with their therapy.
He thinks of influencer Leah, and then shakes his head clear to choose a damn box of beer. I like that. Box of beer. Well, says Bo, far from abstracting on the melted nuances of idealism. Well, he repeats, almost losing it. Almost losing it?
Not a
typical men. Typical man. You know what? I'm turning off the Collins.
Civil liberties union is preparing to defend his right to free speech.
Well, he repeats.
If he dares to show his face after that performance, I'd just like to get hold of him and
quick increased pitch and throat clear. He's talking faster now. All this talk is fun, but it would be even more fun if you'd come later, when you get off. She blinks slowly, slower, her cheeks perking, and her whole face lighting in joy. Bo jumps, then tries concealment. This dude literally jumped when he seen her fucking smile. Bo, you gotta play it cool, homie. She's seen you butt-ass naked, drooling, passed out. What do you have to lose other than your fucking pride, dude? Chill.